So Mike asks, how would I go about swing trading? Specifically, let's talk about the A1, Mike. What I would be looking at, so you see the vertical lines here separating each day, right? So we're looking at hour bars. I would first, of course, be looking at the market sentiment line. And like here, this is on Euro USD. Market sentiment has been bullish since last week on the 23rd. It breaks above the 50 value, and it's held that value since. Once I have that bias, then I'm just looking for solid candle formations to trade off of. I don't see any in here that fit the A1 coming off the 21 EMA or anything like that. So then I would just move on to the next pair. Here, this market sentiment line is a little bit more choppy on Euro GBP. But I really just go off what it's done over the last 2 days. So it's bullish over the last 2 days, Friday and today. So if it was to present a bullish entry, then that would be where I would come in and look for that here. Euro JPY, this could look good on the 1 hour now that this is holding above the 21 EMA. So this is something that we can mark up and bring this up on tomorrow's stream as well. What I'll do just to remember that is I'll make this a blue flag. That'll remind me that we come back to it tomorrow. That's actually not bad at all. That 2 candle formation, you're coming off the 21 EMA. It fits what we were looking at on the 15 minute. I would even give the stop loss a little bit more space because you're only talking 12 pips here, right? Let it touch the 21, let it touch the 8 EMA, and then continue to ride that trend. For example, if you were to look at this back here, it's big, but you could even look at this as a potential 2 candle formation. You'd still be in this trade. This is from Friday. Your stop was down here at 20 pips. So you just have to be able to identify market sentiment, see if the EMAs match that, and then come in and look for candle formations. That's as simple as I keep the swing trading. I'm not a big swing trader, though. You know that. But that's how I keep it. Like if let's look at Euro NZD here, this little 2 candle formation coming down, that could also be marked up. Coming off the 21 EMA, market sentiment looks good. Could look for something like that. Definitely can keep an eye on this one as well. Kevin said, when's your next meetup, Austin? I know the retreat is in December. It's filled, but will you have any more this year? I have an event coming up September 17th. That is full. That's in Tampa. I'm planning my 2022 events in the next couple of days, so I'll have some more info on that shortly. Tariq said, how significant is the Asian range on the 1 hour? Well, on my 1 hour chart, I don't have any Asian range indicators, so that'll tell you right there. I don't take it as seriously. I'm really just looking for good market sentiment, good TDI value, good RSI value, and good candle formations. That's what I'm looking at. And if I see swapping market sentiment lines, I don't do anything. Perfect. Mainly only looking for A1s as I've seen some present. If the 15-minute has a swapping on other knocks, do you consider that? No. If the 15-minute is swapping, it doesn't do anything to my 1 hour trade. The 1 hour trade is just separate. You know what I mean? See if we can find any other ones. Not bad on GJ here. Not bad coming through the 21 like that. RSI is in a good position. Market sentiment's in the sell zone to start the day, though, so I don't love that. Let's go back to Euro USD because we just had a candle close. Just shifted back down. Tried to shift up and then just shifted right back down. So this is not ready for us for longs at all. It's probably going to be something that we don't even trade today because it looks like it's coming into reset. Lower highs, lower lows in the Asian range, divergence on top. I'm just going to let it shake out of the range. Whether it wants to break to the downside and we trade short tomorrow or it breaks to the upside and we keep the long trend, you know. I'd rather just let it shake itself out than get stuck in this range because it could still come higher today. I could be wrong. Maybe it comes back up and shifts back up in the next bar. I have no idea. But for now, nothing on that on the 15-minute. GJ, I'm not going to mark that up because I don't like that market sentiment line. Like USD CHF, I'm not doing anything with this. You know what I mean? Look at the market sentiment line. Look at the EMAs. Nothing's lined up here. USD JPY, maybe market sentiment line's falling. If you go back to like last week, you can see if we find any longs in here. Not really. I wonder if that RSI was through here on the market sentiment line. It looks like it gets pulled through in the next couple of bars. So that's probably not even an entry there. GA, I like the market sentiment line here. It's very, very bearish. So this is something that you could definitely look for more shorts going into the rest of the week, especially tomorrow and into tonight. Definitely could keep an eye on that. But I think that answers the question for you, right, Mike? About how I'm looking for the swing trades. For 1 hour trades, how long do you go back to draw divergence? Really, I won't go, like you could go back to here right now on the 24th and draw this RSI rising into the 29th. That's not going to do me any good. It's just going to give me a reason to potentially miss a trade. So I will only really draw divergence on the 1 hour if it's over the last day or two. I'm not going to go back a whole week and look at something from last week. I'm going to look more recent because I could still make money trading to the low a day. You know what I mean? And have my stop locked and still make money on that. So I don't really factor 1 hour divergence that's longer than 2 or 3 days. I don't factor that into my analysis really. I just don't want to go back too far. You know what I mean?